Bulls today?
Yes, and again, playoffs are where it counts.
Yeah.
You can go undefeated. You can go undefeated.
He's never had a chance in the playoffs, so we don't know if he can choke or not. So
Unfortunately, it's not all up to Kirk Cousins. It's up to the Vikings in general, and
Listen,
I don't have high hopes for them.
all I know is I saw Kirk Cousins with a shirt off and chains around his neck, and I fell in love immediately.
Yeah.
And I'm not one who's very dramatic most of the time. I don't over embellish things, but I saw him.
Just very attracted to men without their shirts.
Wow. Tip the hat to you, Kirk Cousins, because I'm jealous of your wife.
Okay.
It's all yeah.
I needed to get that off of my chest before we dive deep into everything.
You know,
else we talk about.
It's like he always gets so much shit. He got so much shit so many previous years because
if he
he
would have
can't
just had a shirt off this whole time, he
Yeah.
never would have gotten any
exactly.
He should just do all
Like
of
he
his
like
interviews shirtless.
he cured his like online like trolling him for sucking in prime time.
I finally
when it
found
counts.
I finally found the reason why Giselle left Tom Brady. She saw these videos of Kirk Cousins. and said-
Kirk Cousins would never.
She saw, boy,
He
you
would
ain't.
never.
She said, Mr. Tom, you don't have abs anywhere close to that. So see ya, taking the kids, taking the money. We're going to Kirk's place.
Yeah.
Good luck here down in Florida.
Kirk has his own family, and he doesn't even. I'm sure he doesn't even.
Yeah, Kirk
He doesn't
Kirk
even.
would never.
He doesn't
Kirk
even.
would never. He's a,
Right.
He's
He
a very
doesn't even
moral
curse
man.
when nobody's
Except-
around.
Do you think that Kirk's wife would see Giselle and be like, yeah?
I think so.
She's like, I'm gonna have to hop in on this, but
Yeah, it was probably a consensual thing
yeah,
between the three of them.
I got some bad things going on in my head now.
Somehow I'm there. I don't know.
I'm just in the corner.
I don't know
though.
what my role is, but
Naughty
I'm
I'm just
thought-
in the corner.
Naughty thoughts are brewing.
So yeah, this is kind of old news. I got it off my chest because I saw this last Sunday, and after we recorded, and I said, Whew, I gotta talk to the guys about this because I'm feeling things I probably shouldn't be feeling right now.
Makes sense.
And during No Nut November too, that had to be tough.
It ruined it for me. I was on a streak. I was doing good.
3 days in,
And here comes Kirk with his six pack, and we have lots of sports stuff to talk about. But before we move on to sports, there was some very serious non-sports things that we have to address. Kevin Conroy, rest in peace. Hats off. If you don't, but we're gonna take a moment of silence and we'll get into it for Kevin Conroy. Pour one out. If you're new to the show or you don't have an extensive history of comic book fandom, I guess, Kevin Conroy was the voice of Batman in the 90s, the animated series Batman show. He worked with the Arkham video games as Batman. I would say, and we've talked about this before, so it's obviously I'm not just saying this because he died. Kevin Conroy it may be that Batman to a lot of us. I mean, he was the very first person to ever give Batman and Bruce Wayne multiple voices, separate voices as characters. Kevin Conroy has, I feel like he's done a lot and influenced a lot for a lot of people our age over the course of the years. And I'm normally not affected by like celebrity deaths. That's it's not really a thing to me. This one really, I saw it and I go, oh, no, what? No! Like, this can't be. He was only 66. Like, shit, man. I mean that's still kind of old, but...
Yeah, well, and he had cancer.
He had cancer, but it's one of those things I was really upset, and I thought about it, and I almost posted, because I don't want to make it about myself, but like, I almost posted our play that we did, our audio skit of Batman as a dedication to Kevin Conroy, because... in no world should I ever play the character of Batman, but because of my own hubris and my own love for my own self, I gave myself the role of Batman. I had no idea what I was doing the whole time, but I will say that I did channel Kevin Conroy the best that I could, whether it came across or not. I did my very best.
Makes it Kevin Conroy and Christian Bale. I think.
Yeah, so I did my best to be Kevin Conroy without maybe even consciously knowing it. So I now dedicate that past show to Kevin Conroy because, it seems silly, but here we are as 29 and 30-year-old men doing a Batman audio play. But I can probably say with confidence that we wouldn't have done that if it weren't for Kevin Conroy. Maybe that's too brash for me to say, but at least that's how I feel personally.
I would wholeheartedly agree. Like, I probably wouldn't even be into that kind of fandom if it wasn't for the 90s Batman show. Like, I mean, his voice is just, that's Batman.
He is Batman.
Yeah, he is.
We've talked about
sure.
Mark Hamill as Joker, and Kevin Conroy is Batman.
Right, and I don't know what it is about their kind of